now.
Oh boy. What is this, Ridge Racer?
Yeah.
Cool. I know this one. I was gonna say I played this game recently, and then I remembered that that's you.
Rage Racer.
You're a different person from me. You're like a separate entity.
Yeah, I didn't stream that one, but it's a cool game, I think.
Yeah.
At least a little bit.
Yeah, it's at least cooler than. Is it Ridge Racer 2? That's the 7th Ridge Racer, right?
I think Rage Racer. No, Rage Racer is the 3rd game.
Oh. I remember it came up in that one video we were watching, and we were like, why does Ridge Racer 2 look like it's on the PS2 when Ridge Racer 4 is on the PS1, you know? Also the game looks worse, but that's subjective.
It has less soul.
It looks kind of muddy and ugly, which a lot of PS2 games look like, but you would expect Ridge Racer to not be one of them since R4 looks so nice.
This is you, Will's character. Oh wait, no, it has one L. Whoops. Yeah.
You can stream you Will's games so everyone knows how cool they are.
True.
And I saw you play one of them and I was inspired.
Yeah. This is tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tomorrow. Hello. What's another funny greeting? Hello, every pony. Welcome.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. That's for the end. That'll be for the end.
Yeah, I was like, what languages do I know? I'm a very cultured individual. By which I mean I've watched some Japanese programming. Which is to say I watch anime. So all I can think of is a few stock phrases in Japanese.
Wait, maybe I should organize these references before I started. Whoops. Let's see. You go there. You go here. And this one goes here.
I know that little guy with a cowboy hat opening the door. That's Winning Sun. He's from Winning Sun. I don't think that's the Winning Sun. Winning Sun's dad. Which I have to assume is his name, just like Kyon's little sister.
True.
Winning Sun's dad with 7 favorites on Mal.
Now I can start drawing for reals. Yeah, everyone should go check out you will, and this game when it comes out.
Yeah, or any of the games that I've already done.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, the funny drawings that he has. You can enjoy those for free.
That's true.
Unless something changes in the future with the general structure of the internet.
You gotta pay to view images on x.com.
Well, technically, I mean, I don't know, maybe there's some government assistance plan, but generally you do actually have to pay for internet.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone forgets it, because you just, you know, you just assume, you just put up with it.
This might look messed up because I didn't plan for these proportions.
I see.
Never mind, I think that works. Maybe a little bit. I just need to make the head shaped the right way. Yeah, let's make these eyes match up.
This one's definitely Ridge Racing.
Yeah.
I love this one.
How'd they make the game so good?
I don't know. Like, it's not one of the most obscure games, but,
Yeah, it's even on the PlayStation Classic thing.
well, yeah, but, I mean, how many games are there for the PlayStation? Like,
30, and
there's
they
like
put 20 on there.
There's like 5 times as many as there is on the N64, but there's like 3 on the N64, so... The PS2, that thing has like 1 billion games. I think the PS1 has a lot, I just don't count sports and racing games. And now I'm like, I gotta start counting racing games, because R4 is like insane. Just in terms of quality.
You've never made another game like it since.
Yeah, that's why they went back to Ridge Racer 2, because they were like, we can't top 4.
Yeah, maybe I won't make her ear show.
Oh, Konbanya. That's actually a greeting.
Okay. Nyampas.
Look, that one better be good, because it took me 10 minutes to think of it.
No, it was cringe.
I mean, I realized that, but I had already dedicated myself to saying it.
Hmm. I'm drawing. Does that look like it fits?
More or less.
I guess nothing much is up other than
drawing. Drawn, talking about Ridge Racer. New Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, did you hear they're making a new Planet of the Apes?
Yeah. This is really funny if you're Pi, who heard me talk about Planet of the Apes for like 20 minutes earlier. Anyone fortunate enough to not hear that is hearing it for the first time, so... Probably not the first time. It's fairly popular. There's a decent chance you've heard of it. You just haven't heard me going off about it.
Did you hear there's a new Willy Wonka movie?
That one I have heard of that one. You're really excited.
I can't wait to go see the new Wonka film.
Apparently I don't have a choice in seeing the new Wonka film, because I don't think I was even the one who No, it was the Game Awards, and Wonka showed up on the stage. And I thought it was that kid who talks about Bill Clinton, because they look the same from far away. And Pi was like, we're watching Wonka. Well, no, the new Wonka is the Game Awards guy. Yes, I think we're saying the same thing. We just both don't actually... I do know who I'm talking about. I'm just stupid. I know who Timothée Chalamet is. I've watched at least one movie with him in it. Well, no, he's a Game Awards guy, but he's the one who's supposed to be there.
Yeah, what was he doing there? I don't remember.
Well, that's the crazy thing, is that, he's not in video games, so I don't know why he was there.
He's advertising Wonka.
Yeah, he went on stage and he's... Everyone thought he was supposed to be there. But actually, he was doing the same thing as the Bill Clinton kid. He just walked up on stage and he just shouted. He was like, "Who saw Wonka?" And then Geoff Keighley was fine with it, because he's like, well, that's an advertisement.
They'll have to pay us.
Yeah. No, I guess that, I have to, break this down. There's the random kid who showed up on stage last year and said Bill Clinton was his rabbi. And that guy wasn't supposed to be there. Timothée Chalamet is the actor who plays Wonka in the new Wonka, and he showed up at the Game Awards this year because he was invited, and also he just looks really similar to the Bill Clinton kid.
He's got the hair.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they look that similar aside from that, but they're up on a stage and I can't tell people's faces apart regardless. You know, and the thing that makes it confusing is that, there's no reason for Timothée Chalamet to be at the Game Awards, you know?
He loves gaming.
Apparently, well, there's a conspiracy that Timothée Chalamet had a YouTube channel where he made modded Xbox controllers. And I say conspiracy in that, it's not really, it doesn't really matter, you know? Timothée Chalamet can do whatever he wants with Xbox controllers. He's a grown adult, I think. But, They got like forensic experts and everything to try and identify this guy by their hands, and they're like, by all accounts, as far as we can tell, that is in fact Timothy Chalamet making modded Xbox controllers on a YouTube channel from like a decade ago.
Yeah, didn't he shout out his YouTube? They called him by his YouTube name when they made him go up on stage.
I don't think I heard anything they said because he showed up on stage and I said, that's the Bill Clinton guy. And I was like, no, that's just Timothy Chalamet.
They were like, famous YouTuber, and they said his YouTube name. And I was like, who? And he showed up and I was like, what? That's
I thought it was
the guy from Dune.
Damn, all those forensic experts like wasted their time. They could have just asked Geoff Keighley.
Yeah, that was,
He was in
wacky.
Call Me By Your Name, which I haven't seen.
I haven't seen that either.
No, I was like, I know that one, and I'm like, no, that's a song, which I don't think has any relation to this. Things are allowed to be called the same thing, but I have not seen a single Timothy Chalamet film aside from French Dispatch.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that.
Yeah, he's in that. He's in like a third of the movie, which is
he's one of the main characters.
Yeah, it's about as much time as anyone else gets in that film. Timothy Chalamet just sort of like showed up, probably because he is like a little baby man. So like, you know, he wasn't. He was busy being a child. Hence not being in any movies before, like 2017.
No, he's in everything. Get him out.
He's in the new Willy Wonka film.
Yeah.
He plays Wonka.
I mean, that's just the actor life cycle, I guess. They're like in everything, and people hate them, and then they get older, and then they're in a few movies that are good, and people are like, okay, I like this guy more now.
Like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it quite fits into that.
Or maybe she should be like whoa, hello. What's that little creature? Little guy waving. Whoa, that's pretty cool.
They're in the chat.
I feel like I'm not getting this right. I feel like I'll get this base one down, and then I'll look at it without the sketch, because I drew the sketch in completely different proportions and it's like messing with me.
True. You were telling me this before the stream. You were like, I'm gonna completely change this. And I was like, alright, that sounds fine.
very good idea of mine.
I mean, I gotta be honest, as someone who's been watching the stream, sounds like it maybe isn't working out.
What do you mean? It's
You know,
looking cool, I think.
That's part of the artistic process.
Yeah.
I would know as someone who's drawn once or twice.
Hmm. Maybe I'll move this eye a little closer. This is what happens when you draw a thing that you sketched like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Like, look at my sketch. I was drawing like the model, which also looks fine, but I wanted to draw it more like not the 3D model, the in-game model. Maybe if I take away her chin.
I mean, that is a thing when you're drawing animes. They look sort of weird from a low angle.
Yeah, I gotta do like the... like that. Oh, that looks weird.
Yeah, that does look weird. Those animes just look, I don't know. I'm not an expert on this sort of thing.
It'll work out. I just gotta trust the process, dude.
Yeah.
Trust myself more. I should just draw her chin. I think I've spent like 90% of the time of this on the face.
I mean, that's fine. You usually take a lot longer than you plan on drawing these.
True. You gotta keep her little tooth. She's got a little tooth there. What if I get a skin fang? What would you think of that?
I feel like you would be an appreciator. I mean, this character has skin fangs here. The one biting this guy in the head.
Oh yeah. I think it's just her eyes. Let's shrink them down a bit. Womp. It's getting crustier each time I resize everything. This is what I
mean,
want.
that'll happen.
That was the goal. I messed
I
up on
think-
purpose so I could crunchify it more.
Yeah, it fits. It's an intentional aesthetic.
Yeah. Oh, their whole clothes is black and the squares are white. Oh boy, here we go. Look at that. Oh wait, no, I should probably draw her arm first. I forgot it.
Big hand. You can give her a shiny Haruhi finger, since you seem to love that.
I do. Gotta look at my own finger. What does it look like?
Not as shiny as Haruhi's.
That's for sure.
Maybe if you just like ate a bunch of pizza.
They're shiny at the end. Hey, this looks messed up, dude.
Maybe. I think you're not following the sketch quite.
What do you mean?
Like, you just look at this sketch. You like turn your layer off and you
Whoops.
yeah, it's pointed in a slightly different direction, which matters.
Oh, I gotta. That looks weird pointing that way though. It looks like she's doing a thumbs up. I'll go with that. She's like, I'm here. And I'm ready to rumble. Yeah, I made her hair go out too much. Okay, now I can fix anything that actually looks whack. I think this just needs to be like a little bigger. True, she's like, I don't want to give you my fingerprints. What are you talking about? Everybody will be like, there you go. I think that looks pretty cool. I think.
I think you're good. I think you're good.
This is too wrinkly. Now we're cooking. You can. No, I'll add that with the color. I think she's about that color. Wait, what is this color called? Like peach?
Yes.
Apricot.
That's what we called it. When you're drawing with Crayolas and you need the one colored like your skin, like my skin at least.
Yeah, 'cause my students kept calling it skin color, and I was like, no. Not everyone's skin is this color.
Yeah.
Idiots. Not actually though. I didn't actually say that.
Oh, okay. Call it Band-Aid color. And it'll be like, why are Band-Aids colored like that?
Because they're supposed to match white people's
Yeah,
skin.
their skin color.
I mean, now they make other Band-Aids, like, they make,
Yeah,
like,
now they make ones with Ben 10 on them, and they're way freaking cooler.
yeah. No, I got some for, like, darker skin. Yeah. They started making those.
I don't know, did they really not? Like, is that... Like, I feel like that shouldn't be, like, a thing that happened within my lifetime, you know? To be fair, as a kid, if they didn't have, like, Winnie the Pooh on them, I just had clear Band-Aids, which match any skin color. Like, so they at least had clear Band-Aids when I was a kid.
I had one with the cool dog on it, remember that one?
I do. It was a really Can you say the C word on Twitch if it's meant in like the cool way?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's like a really you know. They were a really sassy looking dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my Band-Aids where I would just get a napkin and tape it on myself. Tape my wounds shut.
See, I haven't. I went through like a couple Band-Aids this year, which is more Band-Aids than I've ever used in like the past 5 years. Then there was that time I dropped. I was making donuts and I dropped an entire cooking tray directly on my toe, and I had to get a makeshift one, which was just a napkin.
I remember that.
Yeah, and it was messed up because I was you know, it's like a Fortnite, you know, one of those where you get critically injured and you're just limping around on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just limping around on the ground like that, trying to find the donut, because I had like 20 on the tray. And you know, I mean, brush some dust off. They're going in 350-degree oil, it's fine. But I never found one of them, which is messed up to think about. Good thing I'll probably move and it'll be someone else's problem.
True.
The random uncooked ball of yeast. It's upsetting. I don't know where it could have gone. Actually, what do they make Band-Aids out of? I do remember as a little autistic babby boy, I did like the texture that like woven Band-Aids had. But also I like clear Band-Aids because they were translucent, and things that are translucent are cool. Look, I'm not... What do you mean you? I wasn't picking up used Band-Aids.
You're digging them out of the trash, some bloody Band-Aids just to feel them.
There's if your ad blocker ever stops working, you can go on Twitter and you'll see an ad of someone pulling something much worse out of the garbage.
Is this true?
Yeah, someone pulling a used something out of the garbage.
I see.
I was really happy when my ad blocker wasn't working for some reason, and I had all those AI Simpson ads on Twitter. Like, I was lucky enough to not get the it's like that movie we watched. I say that movie we watched, but I feel like we watched several where that has happened. But they do that in Happiness too. They pull something out of the garbage and use it to incur the miracle of life.
Do that?
I don't know. I might be thinking. I've seen too many I've watched too many movies where that happens.
Can't think
It
of
was a
it.
proper movie. They played in a theater, which I guess, well, they play lots of movies in theaters. Actually, I don't know if that one played in theaters. It was that Frankenstein one.
Oh, with the little girl?
Yeah, that one.
They revived the little girl.
Yeah. I feel like you're making this movie sound worse than it is to anyone who doesn't have context.
Yeah,
It is
it's
pretty nasty.
birth and rebirth is what it's
Yeah,
called.
Birth/Rebirth, yeah.
Yeah. It's about this lady and her daughter dies, and this crazy scientist doctor is like, check this out. I took your daughter out of the trash can and
No, she doesn't tell her to check it out.
I revived your daughter. She's alive again. And the lady's like, what the flip, dude?
Yeah.
We gotta keep her alive by poking holes in this pregnant lady's stomach. And I was like, stop doing that. Good movie. Pretty good movie.
It was fun. Not one of my favorites, but I liked it. Well, I mean, that's the thing about the movie. It's a really terrible situation.
Yeah, it's like, do you let your daughter die normally, or do you? I mean, she didn't want her daughter to die, so she's like, please keep her alive, please.
Yes,
so much so that she would like murder someone by accident.
Well, no, that was the one who did the murdering. It wasn't even her daughter, although I guess it was.
No, she gave that lady a seizure, and she died.
No, but that's the doctor who does it, isn't it? Unless there's another.
No, that's her. She goes to her house and is like, "Here, drink this," and she goes to the seizure and dies.
He's like, "Well, might as well use it."
Yeah.
Like, the movie's spoiled. To be fair, I don't think anyone would watch this film based on the synopsis we initially gave, so I guess it's fine to spoil it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, both you and I like, really messed up movies. And, now I'm describing them and I'm like, oh geez, I don't know. You're like, no, I'm watching a normal movie where, they jerk off a guy in a bar. Well, sure, they give him like $100 or something, right?
I think so.
Yeah. As long as they don't make eye contact.
Yeah, I think out of all the movies we watched together, that one's like disgusted me the most. I felt like so sick watching them.
I don't know. I mean, we watched it. I don't know. I guess I feel like Happiness is a lot worse, but it's just the tone is so different.
Yeah, it's like goofy. Even though much worse things are happening in that movie.
Yeah. We watched Pink Flamingos, which I guess is fine aside from the last like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in Pink Flamingos, they kill the cops and they eat them, but it's really funny, so it's fine. Or when they burn that house down.
I'm seeing it and I'm like, this is pretty off-putting, but it's funny.
Like, I mean, the cannibalism in Pink Flamingos was not very convincing.
Yeah. I like that lady that wanted to eat eggs.
Yeah.
That part was cool.
Both Pink Flamingos and Cannibal Holocaust, fake cannibalism and real animal death.
True. Movies were messed up back in the day, dude.
Yeah. I was not expecting it in Friday the 13th because everyone just doesn't care about that one.
Yeah. Ain't nobody watched that movie.
Well, a lot of people watch it, but they're only people who care about like Friday the 13th. Like that TikTok you showed me about like making up a guy. Where it's just like, we gotta watch, oh, you wanna watch a horror movie? Yeah, dude, we gotta watch the latest entry in franchise. I mean, you know, not to like tell anyone their moral standards are wrong, but in Pink Flamingos, the only animal that they kill is a chicken, and then they eat the chicken. So, you know, like...
Yeah. But
I've done worse than that.
They kill it on camera.
A lot of chickens. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they kill it on... Well, I mean, most films have killed animal off camera. It's called catering.
True. That is true.
Yeah. So Cannibal Holocaust is like the only famous one where they kill animals.
Yeah, everyone was like, what the heck?
All of these movies are famous, but that's the only one that's famous for doing that. And they're like, man, that's messed up and disgusting. Who would watch a movie where they actually kill an animal? Unlike Friday the 13th, which is beloved. Who doesn't love all 12 of those movies? I think there's more than 12.
Possibly. Yeah, they ripped that turtle's shell off. And I'm like, oh my god, put it back on.
You should specify that's Cannibal Holocaust. In Friday the 13th, they just cut a snake's head off, which to me felt more messed up because there was no reason for them to do that.
Yeah, there was like a snake in their room, and they're like, kill it.
Yeah.
And you're like, I got it.
Like that one was actually for no reason. And I guess it's fine because it's a snake, and who likes snakes and everything. I mean, I think snakes are cool, which is why I was a little bit upset. Like, they killed the snake for like a 6 out of 10 movie.
But what if they bite me? What if they bite me while I'm pooping and they come up through the toilet and they bite my butt?
I mean, to be fair, I'm always worried about them biting the thing closer, which I think would hurt more.
Maybe. Toilet snakes are real, dude. They'll
I
bite
mean, yeah,
your
they
butt.
are real. So are the toilet rats.
Toilet rats.
The rats are really good at, like, you know.
Yeah, that is true. Ain't nobody even know that. What's the guy? Jason.
If Scream did not exist, no one would know a single thing about the first Friday the 13th. I mean, also, people loved the first two Friday the 13th when they came out, which is how they made, you know, they got to making 3 of them in the first place. I can't think of anything recently on par with Friday the 13th in terms of critics absolutely hating it and it doing amazingly at the box office. I don't think Marvel films are comparable.
Yeah, I think most people are starting to not like those, like even normal people.
Yeah, even normal, and I don't think critics, like, hate those things. Like, Martin Scorsese is like, they're crap, and people who have never watched a Martin Scorsese movie are like, not a fan of this Martin Scorsese guy. He said Tony Stark is lame, or something. I don't know. But, like, you know, in terms of Rotten Tomato score, which didn't exist when the first Friday the 13th came out, you know, they do fine. Yeah, Halloween had like a... They used to throw actual tomatoes at actual chickens on camera. It was messed up. No, that's the other thing in the first Friday the 13th, is that they shoot an arrow with like 3 feet away from people.
Yeah, they could have killed that guy for real.
They really could have killed that guy, because not only was this a film made in the 80s, it was a film made for like $30 in the 80s. So you know they did not care. They were like, you can shoot an arrow at the target, right? And he was like, definitely. And, you know...
They did not hire a professional.
Yeah. They're like, I have a friend who does that. He's pretty good. He shoots targets on the weekend.
He plays Wii darts.
No, they didn't have that in the 80s.
Oh damn.
Back then people did actually like go outside and shoot like darts at... They're not called darts. I've called it like 5 different things.
Arrows.
Arrows. It's very... Well, arrow is such a generic term. You know.
It's like a bow and arrow.
Yeah, well,
archery.
Yeah. But like, you know, I keep thinking about it in my head, and I'm like, there's no way those things are just called arrows. It's so nondescript.
That is what they're called. What else would they be?
But... Well, I don't think they should be. I don't know. Something like darts. Yeah, see? Sips even knows. They do have a real name.
Yeah.
And no one uses them.
It's like in Spanish you say flecha, but that's also the name for arrow, right?
Yeah. I think. Something like that. So I think a flechette, at least in English, only refers to the little thing you put on the wooden tip of the arrow. Like you know, and a flechette is like, you know, the important part of the arrow that like actually, you know, hurts really bad. You know.
Yowzers.
Yeah, the part that would actually have killed that actor in Friday. It wouldn't have killed him. It could have. Yeah, this is also, you know, to reveal that I'm actually, like, under the age of 30, which is embarrassingly young. Someone who makes arrows for an occupation is called a Fletcher, which is a largely archaic word. However, they have Fletchers in Minecraft.
Yeah, and that's
you know,
where the last name comes from.
Yeah, like Cobbler. I don't know anyone with the last name Fletcher or Cobbler.
I mean, I've seen a lot of Fletchers, but not
Oh, not
Cobbler.
in person. I know a carpenter, he made Halloween, and then someone saw Halloween and was like, I can do that with like a third of the budget. And then they got a Fletcher to make an arrow that they shot at a guy, and that movie became Friday the 13th.
That's true.
I do think it's, you know, maybe lacking in genuine artistic merit, but I do have to respect, to some degree, that the entire Friday the 13th franchise was just some guy looking at a really cool and successful movie and saying, I can do it better, and I can do it in like 2 weeks with like no money even. And he was right. Because they made like 40 of those movies because they did so well.
Yeah, but have they put that guy in Fortnite? They did they?
They put him in Dead by Daylight. Yeah, that might be, Mr. Carpenter edges out a win in the end because Michael Myers is in Fortnite and Jason Voorhees isn't. So Get Screwed, director of Friday the 13th, whose name I don't even remember. That's probably the bigger insult to cultural legacy. That I think most people recognize John Carpenter as a name. I don't think. I'm sure there are bigger horror aficionados than I who know who Sean S. Cunningham is without having to look it up, but I didn't remember it.
Yeah, I didn't even know someone actually made that. Like, there was a person who made that movie.
I mean, I'm looking it up, and there's a couple images that I don't even know. I was gonna like make a generalized insult about them being children, but I'm thinking about it, and I don't know if someone who would make a fake like promotional image of Jason Voorhees in Fortnite is 12 or like 40. They could be anywhere in between. But Jason Voorhees is not in Fortnite.
Yeah, I guess they only added Michael.
Yeah. And I don't remember if it was confirmed or not that John Carpenter has absolutely played as Michael Myers. I'm pretty sure he's talked about playing Fortnite.
It's like, wow, they really captured the energy of Michael Myers in this Fortnite game. Or whatever it's
He
called.
doesn't care. Yeah, John Carpenter has, like, you know, like, I respect Friday the 13th in a sort of, like, you have to hand it to him way, but not in a genuine way. Whereas John Carpenter, I'm like, no, that guy's pretty cool. And also, I think his attitude of like, you can make a million shitty Halloween movies, I don't care because you pay me and I don't even have to do any work, so I win.
That is pretty based.
Yeah, now he just gets to play Sonic the Hedgehog all day. Even the one where he turns into a werewolf.
Yeah. Ow. No, I dropped my pen.
Oh my god.
How long does this take me? An hour! Okay.
An hour.
Okay. I thought it was much shorter than that. For some reason.
Yeah, I guess you spent most of the time trying to get the face right. Everything was pretty quick after that.
Yeah.
Time flies fast when you're talking about largely unpleasant things, actually. Gosh darn it, speaking of largely unpleasant things, I forgot I turned on Epic earlier to not even play Fortnite because it took too long to update. And now it just put a little notification on my screen. Get out of here.
Okay, that's number 7. Number 7.
Yeah, how many are left now?
Oh, like 20. Whoops.
Oh.
Okay, from 7 all the way to 23. Yeah, 22 is paper and 23 is the other one. So.
I am immune to Fortnite propaganda because I don't even really like that game, but it's fun enough to play with someone else. So. In other words, Pi is the only propaganda Fortnite is serving.
It's a fun game.
I mean, I had fun. I especially had fun when we first started and the ranked matchmaking hadn't ranked us yet, so we were just winning every time.
Yeah, we got like 50 victory royales in a row.
I mean, you got like 50. I got like 3 because I joined in after you had already played 47 games. I mean, Pi is like the best video game player that I know, which I don't think is saying much. The only other video game player I know is me.
I'm pretty bad at games. I couldn't even beat Pokemon.
I guess.
And that's a baby game.
You do seem to struggle with Pokemon, but I'm trusting what you always say on stream, which is, it's just because I'm using a new team.
Yeah, I could have just stuck with the team I already had and like plowed through it, but I thought it was more fun getting a brand new team and not knowing anything. Like, I don't know any of the trainers or their typings, and bad at remembering weaknesses. Especially now that there's like more guys with weird typings.
Yeah, there's like a turtle and he has a billion types or something.
He has no type.
Oh, okay. No, that's how that works.
He's normal, I think. by default.
I don't know if Pi has an actual basis for me being bad at video games, aside from the one time that he watched me play Donkey Kong Country Returns. And I, like, died at one part 5 times.
Yeah, like if it was me, I would just beat it. I wouldn't have died there.
I mean, like, to be fair, it was the second to last world in the game, and I was trying to get a little Kong letter or something. And, you know, look, if it wasn't even difficult, then, like, you know, what's the point? It wouldn't even be fun to play.
Yeah, that's why I hate those games. Too easy. Not actually though, they're cool.
What about Tropical Freeze?
That one's cool.
Oh, okay. Even though it's ugly.
Yeah, it's still fun to play. I don't think it's completely ugly, but I don't think it's the very best looking game.
I wouldn't say it's the very best looking game, but I mean, shoot, that game probably came out nearly a decade ago at this point. You have to remember that, like, they didn't make cartoony games back then. Which is an entire, like, you know, it's just Nintendo and a few other ones. It was in a drought of, like, games that look fun. Now there's Fortnite, which is the most popular game ever made, and the whole game is, you know, like, I don't think the game looks amazing, but, like, they got Family Guy in the game. It's pretty goofy.
True.
Yeah, it was a Wii U game.
Who's next? Who's next? It's this guy.
February 2014. I'm not gonna look at a list of every single game that came out in 2014, so it says I'm wrong, then fine. But, you know, it wasn't, the mascot platformer had largely died out. Also, it still is, actually, probably even better. But, you know, it was mainly just, they hadn't figured out how to make, like, cool looking cartoony CG. You know, Spider-Verse wasn't a thing, which is not a real-time game, but, you know, like, I still can't. I'm still struggling to think of good examples. That's outside of the realm of indie, which even then is not the best place to be looking, because as much as I love Undertale, it's largely looks maybe a bit dookie.
I think it looks awesome, dude.
I don't know, what games do people play? What are some video games? Google, give me a list of video games.
Hey Siri. Oh wait, no, I should. Whoops. Don't do that.
Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption. Actually, you know what? I'm objectively correct, because these are all games that do not look very cartoony.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, there you go. That's one of them. What was There's another game I remember that came out and I thought looked a lot nicer than Hi-Fi Rush, but no one was talking about it. And I don't remember what it is now. Persona was a thing, but it wasn't popular because no one played it until Persona 5. So everyone used to say that, like, no one cares about Personas before Persona 3, and then Persona 5 came out and showed just how little people cared about Persona.
Yeah, I've been playing Persona since 4.
To be fair, Persona 5 is Persona 5 was like supposed to come out in 2011 or something. And it didn't come out until 16.
Yeah.
Games that were super popular around the early 2010s. Skyrim, GTA, Halo? Was Halo relevant? Call of Duty, which...
Yeah, Halo was really popular.
Well, in 2010?
Yeah.
In, like, late 2010s. Okay, well, good for Halo, you know. Last of Us. Last of Us was the year before Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
That's crazy.
Which I think is a pretty funny games to directly compare.
Oh yeah, Skyrim.
Yeah,
I still haven't played Skyrim.
Well, you can, that's okay. They still haven't finished it. They'll make a new, like, definitive version.
No, they finally made a new game. Skyrim in space.
Well, yeah, but like they got to make a new Skyrim. Actually, they did update Skyrim pretty recently, and it just like broke all mods that existed ever, apparently.
I saw.
Yeah. Here we go. List of video games considered the best. Oregon Trail, Pong, Zork.
These are the certified hood classics.
I mean, to be fair, I'm looking at the. This isn't by order of considered quality. This is just when they came out.
Oh.
I mean, like, you know, I think everyone likes a good round or two of Oregon Trail, but I don't think it's been considered the best for like a good 3 decades.
They gotta remake it in
And it's been
HD.
outclassed.
Which I'm sure they have done, right?
There was a sequel. There was Oregon Trail 2, and it had little like green screen characters.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool, actually.
And I feel like Oregon Trail very much lives on in like Bethesda games even. They did make an Oregon Trail HD. It's called Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, that'd be awesome if they did do like Oregon Trail, but like Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I mean, I was apparently, like, I did not know this, but Oregon Trail was not a pen and paper game, but before it was a computer game, it was a typewriter game, which I didn't know existed.
What does that even mean?
It's a game you play on like a typewriter.
I mean, I know what a typewriter is, but how did you even do that?
It's like a text adventure, but like, you know, like imagine a text adventure.
Like you print out. I mean, there's a sheet made for it for a typewriter where you type stuff in.
Basically, it's not. It's a computer. Okay, it's not a typewriter. It's a computer with no digital display.
Oh. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I'll shade that in with color.
Basically a typewriter. But yeah, it does have a brain in there. Yeah, it's a text adventure, but just with the caveat of like the letters didn't even show up on a screen. It was literally just printed out on a piece of paper.
They should bring that back. They should bring paper back.
They still do. It's called Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
However, the version on the computer with graphics is like several hundred orders of magnitude more popular than the real version.
Probably now. A lot of people still play D&D.
Well, yeah, but like, they're not at the Game Awards.
Yeah, those aren't real games if they're not on the
Yeah.
computer.
Like, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is not a very popular game in its genre, but it's still, it does seem to be, like, exponentially more popular than the entire text RPG it's based on.
Yeah.
People love video games. I mean in terms of like Baldur's Gate, the pen and paper D&D campaign. I don't know how many people play that. Like, definitely a lot of people, but not billion-dollar and multi-billion-dollar entertainment industry level of people.
Yeah.
I wonder what percentage of Baldur's Gate 3 players even know that, like, that's a thing.
There's no way they wouldn't know. Oh wait, I guess
Baldur's
I forget. Someone in Hololive was like, "What? I didn't know there was like a. I didn't know this was D&D. I think it was Kiara."
Kiara, every time you tell me about Kiara, they're saying something like that. Like, yeah, you have to, like, Baldur's Gate 3 isn't just, like, a popular D&D game, it's, like, one of the most popular games of 2023. And,
Yeah,
and
I
would
guess
predict
your
probably
your
have
average
played
Joe will be like, "That's a game people are playing. Let's
Yeah,
try it
I'll
out."
play it. How many people do you think have read Tom Clancy books? A lot.
Not
Because they were
me. That's for
sold
sure.
pretty well, but like, how many people have played Tom Clancy video games? Millions of 14-year-olds across the world.
True.
That one, that might not be directly comparable, since Tom Clancy has been struggling to be relevant for, like, half a decade. At least, you know, the video games. Whereas there's probably, like, whole legions of 40-year-olds who love the novels and just aren't on the computer, so you don't see them.
Yeah. I think this hand. Gotta make it more natural.
Maybe. There was like 10 minutes ago, I was like, I feel like we should say something about the drawing that's happening.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was drawing this whole time. Even though I'm the one doing it. Like,
I mean, I'm also drawing, in between pausing to look up sales numbers for Oregon Trail on Typewriter.
I just got so into it. And I forgot what I was doing, man.
It was like a day or two ago that we were talking about films based on books, which is a lot of films, and way more than the ones people think of when they think of films based on books.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like Shrek.
Shrek.
Like someone just buys the rights to a random book and then a movie doesn't get made for a decade and then they're like, I guess we own whatever this property is, make something with it, please.
And that's how you get good movies.
Sometimes. I mean, that's how you got Where the Wild Things Are.
Yeah.
I completely. I've gone like, and I was starting to think we might go the whole stream without ever wrapping back around to Planet of the Apes, but that is based on a book.
Yeah.
Come see this Independence Day. Come see the sequel trilogy to the reboot trilogy of the series of 5 films from the 70s, in which the first film was based on a book originally written in French. As far as I know, the first Planet of the Apes is more or less an adaptation of the book. Like, they didn't go completely off the rails.
They didn't add their own monkey lore.
Yeah, I mean, there is... I feel like that's gotta be the best thing about Planet of the Apes, is that there's very little monkey lore. They're actually... I feel like a lot of people who haven't seen them are like, well, these films have really stupid titles, and there's like a lot of them, so there's just no way to possibly get into the series. But they're all very character-driven films, at least the current ones are. You can just put any of them on, and you'll be like, I relate to this monkey man and his struggles. He's a very human character, ironically.
True.
And then there's also human characters, and no one cares about them. Like James Franco.
No, James Franco. He needs to come back. Bring him back.
He shows up in archival footage in the second movie.
How much time has passed since the first movie, like, canonically, in the timeline?
As of the last film to come out, or the film currently coming out?
I guess both. Cause
there's 5 of the... I think there's 5 of the original series, which I've only seen the first one of. I wouldn't mind watching them, but the general thing is that the first one is a nice movie, and the second ones are really low-budget sequels from the 70s. And then, like, after 3 of them, as often happens with franchises, you know, it just gets handed to some guy, and he's like, this is my chance. So, you know.
I'll make the monkey movie.
Yeah, like after a bunch of movies that no one cares about, you know, some guy who never would have gotten an opportunity otherwise is like, I'm gonna actually make a movie here, because this is my chance. The 5th Planet of the Apes movie, like, this is gonna be good, I swear, because no one else will ever give me a chance. And you know, it comes out decent. You know, it's like talking about Halloween, the Halloween movies, where it's like, Halloween 3 and The Exorcist 3, it's like, oh no, they're both actually good. The current ones, there's only 3 of them. The 4th one comes out
next year.
Yeah, like half a year from now. But yeah, there's references, but like, you know, nothing of like actual plot significance. Like, if you've watched the original... Even if you haven't watched the original, you know the plot to the original Planet of the Apes. So you'd be like, oh, that's the line.
He said the thing.
We're everyone's favorite line in Rise of the Planet of the Apes is followed up by everyone's least favorite line, which they just immediately try to forget. But yeah, there's Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes in 2001. There's
That was
also,
not real.
if you really want to get confused, there's a TV series and an animated TV series, both of which are from like the 70s. But the ones that actually matter, the ones that anyone cares about, because they're actually pretty good movies, there's just three. There's just three, and you should watch them in order, but even if you didn't, I think you'd be able to enjoy them.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, it's not hard to watch them. The titles are stupid. It's Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and then War for the Planet of the Apes. Rise comes before Dawn.
It should have just been called Apes 1, Apes 2.
I feel like if they made it like a few years later, that's what they would have done. That's what they'll do when they reboot this franchise.
Probably.
It'll just be apes. Yeah, I think the first movie you can just unless they lost the license, you can actually just watch it like on YouTube. It's one of those movies that's on YouTube with ads. You know, if you're stupid and you watch YouTube videos with ads. And you know, the second one, I imagine anyone watching this stream on Twitch with not that many viewers is capable of figuring out how to watch movies on the computer, paid or otherwise.
What? Probably. Watch it on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'll watch it
Yeah,
on
now
Vudu.
Now to wrap around to Pi's question, which would probably just confuse anyone who hasn't watched Planet of the Apes, which is most viewers, apparently. It's only, I think it's like a decade or two. I guess it's kind of hard to tell.
It's crazy that the world would change that much in so little time.
Change that much. They just live in a forest.
What do you mean? Like, the people, they were like fighting monkeys on horses.
Well, yeah, but that's just the monkeys that change. Like, the planet doesn't change that quickly, aside from the fact that everyone dies. But, I mean, that could happen, you know?
No, yeah. Like, I think that one's done.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Colored.
I also, I should have been asking about who this character is because I like them.
I don't know.
Oh.
But John. That's his name on Twitter.
Gang.
Yeah, some of these OCs I'm drawing, I've maybe only ever seen once. So I'm like, where are these characters? Where are your OCs? But I think these other ones on here I've seen the people who made them draw them a lot. But there's some where I'm like, I've only ever seen this guy once. You gotta draw him more, dude. Where are your characters? Draw them, please.
Well, that's why they want you to draw them. I mean,
I think. Yeah, because some of them I did have to dig through all of their Twitter. I scrolled through the whole thing to find more references.
like
And there were none.
Someone Guatemalan. I think they've changed their screen name since then. You drew them wearing a stab shirt.
Oh yeah.
That's relevant to. things we've been talking about this time.
Yeah. That one, I've seen this guy draw this guy a lot.
Oh, it says it right there. I think that is their new handle that I was thinking of.
Doodle Ghoul 41.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't, the world doesn't change that much, despite the fact that 10 years passed between the first and second Planet of the Apes.
I think so.
The biggest thing being that it's really not even a Planet of the Apes. Like, there's... It's as really as... You know...
Oh no, he's changed his thing again. It's Maxidango. Maxidango now.
See, I wasn't insane for thinking their name Max.
Oh, his flag is from Argentina, so maybe Argentina.
Look,
It's close enough. I don't know where Chile is.
Maybe they just moved, and you know, they can be from whatever country they want to be. They can claim. I don't even care if it's not where they're actually from. Whatever they say on the computer. I'm just trying to get their handle right, which will probably change in the future, anyways. So,
I am surprised to see their ats for some of these are not just their something similar to their like the Twitter name, because I always see John. I see John on Twitter, but I didn't know it was Mapache Poison at.
I mean, I think well, I don't talk to people on the computer, so maybe there's a lot of people who call me Pie Boy, which would be confusing if you think about it, because that makes both of us Pie.
True.
I don't know, I figured everyone just thought I was Tofu. But one time I did reply to someone, and they were like, "Hi, Pie." And I was like, "Oh, that's me."
Yeah. The Ojamajo Doremi Enjoyer.
Yeah, which you can tell from the one time I drew them, like, a number of years ago.
Yeah. Little Hazukichi.
I think I've made, like, at least 3 or so drawings. I just never posted them. I do like Doremi. I wouldn't say I really like it enough to be my defining name on the internet. Yet it is, so, you know.
There. Oliver here.
Oh my god. Yeah, Hazuki. I guess Hazuki is my favorite of those guys design-wise. Because,
That's what she sounds like.
oh my god.
She sounds like Mikuru.
I've been hearing so much of Mikuru's voice, as you would, watching Haruhi. Her voice just stands out. And I looked up the voice actor, and I'm like, this is, surely I've heard them somewhere else. And I haven't. They voiced a decent number of things, and they're just not things I watched. Just the trope of the voice, you know.
I feel like I've never heard any other character that sounds like Mikuru.
Well, not that sounds exactly like that, but they're going for a vibe.
Yeah, she's a weird little freak.
Yeah.
Little goblin.
What is it? Is Kyon's little sister Chio-chan? I don't think it is, but maybe it is, because we were watching something and I'm like, that's definitely Chio-chan's voice.
I thought
I
you
don't think
looked it up.
was. I mean, she didn't. She hasn't said much for the past 8 episodes, aside from
Kyung-kun, dewa. Don't worry, there will be more Kyon's sister. There's more to be seen.
yeah, and the other 3% of the season that isn't the same episode.
Hey now.
I mean, hey, look. As far as it goes, I would say I'm on the side of a defender of those 8 episodes. But they are the same episode 8 times, extensively. Especially when it comes to Kyon's sister.
She only says like 5 times.
Well, no, in one of the episodes she says it like twice.
Yeah, that is true.
She says, Kyung-kun, your phone, and he doesn't pick it up. And she's like, Kyung-kun, your phone! And he's like, And then there's that other time when Mikuru calls him on the phone and he also screams at her. And you feel kind of bad, but I guess it's fine because Mikuru just cries regardless of what anyone does.
I like the one where he picks up and he's like,
Yeah. So this is what all the people. If this stream.
If anyone
manages to
skipped
reach-
those episodes, they wouldn't have seen that.
Yeah, if this stream manages to reach any Endless 8 haters, this is what you're missing out on. All these stupid noises we've been making for like 5 minutes. You don't get it because you skipped those episodes.
Yeah,
Context
if they were gonna skip some, I feel like they should watch the 5th one and the 3rd one, because I think they're the best ones.
Maybe. I mean, you've watched the series like 15 times, so you would know. I mean, they're directed differently. The
Yeah.
context, if anyone hasn't seen it, they're stuck in a time loop for 8 episodes, and they just do the same thing, and at the end of the episode, they're like, we've been in a time loop. And there's one character who knows, and they're like, how long have we been doing this? And they're like, we've experienced these 2 weeks like 15,000 times.
Yeah.
I have to say this because this is 2023 internet, where not every single human being who has a moderate interest in anime on the internet has watched Haruhi.
It's awesome.
I mean, I like it. I didn't think I would like it. I don't even like anime.
Yeah, each episode is like, even though the exact same things are happening, they are directed differently. There's like completely new shots and outfits and music.
Yeah.
It's crazy. How did they do it? I wonder how they made it, like if they worked on
Yeah.
all of them at the same time, or like how did they coordinate it?
I mean,
I'm curious.
I probably could have been looking at the credits if I really cared. I wonder, I feel like it'd be pretty easy to just get 8 directors and tell them to
Yeah,
make the
like
episodes.
this is the episode. Do your thing. Yeah, no other show would ever do that.
I feel like there's been similar shows with bold artistic decisions. However, in Haruhi, it's not even a cost-cutting measure because there's no cost being cut.
Yeah, they're
They-
actually
they-
animating
yeah, they
8 different
redo the whole
episodes.
episode, yeah.
Crazy.
There's that Milk Chan short where the same thing happens. I like that one.
Yeah.
Trying to think of other examples. I know Haruhi isn't the only thing to do it. Beyond the Infinite 2 Minutes, which is a very different concept, but sort of vaguely similar, and I would recommend it.
Yeah, that one's cool. It's about a guy who finds a monitor that shows him like 2 minutes into the future.
Yeah, 2 whole minutes into the future.
Yeah, so he places the monitors in front of each other.
Yeah, you can see like 8 minutes into the future. I think they get up to like quite a while, but it's really tiny.
Yeah, cool concept.
Yeah,
Made
also,
by
really, like,
indie movie guys. Japanese
Yeah.
movie. Why did I say it like that?
that's just how you talk.
I said Japanese movie.
Yeah, that's just how you talk.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
They're calling it Japanimation,
Yeah.
and it's taking the generation by storm. Yeah, Beyond the Infinite 2 Minutes is also, well, I guess you could write a book about it, but you know, it's very, it's a film. You know, you look at the things that are happening on screen, and you're like, I get it.
No.
Did you mess up? Oh, I see. I had to wait for a second to see you fill the entire canvas with black. I thought you just suddenly decided you hated Beyond the Infinite 2 Minutes.
Man, you know, I think I should make a warm-up drawing before I start working on these, because I feel like U-Wills maybe doesn't look as good.
I mean, I feel like you definitely should, because you wills took you an hour, you know?
Yeah. I just started drawing.
Yeah.
Like, I like the energy I have in his, but I need to, like, clean it up a bit more. Fix some things.
I feel like you would be able to appreciate a sketchy, unrefined energy. Call it a stylistic choice. Even though it wasn't, you can call it one. That's the great thing about art.
So, hello, little yapping dog.
There's a screaming dog in chat.
Gonna make all of them purple. Just slightly darker each time. That's how you make art.
I mean, that's how I generally color, I think. I haven't colored to anything in a while. But yeah, there's that snake that I could probably color.
Sneaky snake.
But yeah, there's that drawing I did of my original characters. And, you know, maybe I can just leave the character, they're not even really, they're in the background by like 5 centimeters. But, you know, I can just leave them, like, looking unrefined like that, it's fine.
If I made it lighter. In this drawing, their pants are black, but just so it stands out here. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, man. Characters can wear different clothes. Believe it. That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
For every single one of these, I should just made them in completely different outfits.
You do like doing that.
Oh yeah, see you later, man.
Oh, it is.
Thanks for stopping by.
See it, Sips. I'll look at your next stream if I see it.
Yippee.
I think you're looking pretty good. You can give them white shoes if you want, even.
No, they gotta be black.
Oh.
Black and white. Or if I meant purple, actually. I like purple shoes.
I think every pair of shoes I've had for the past 2 decades have been black.
I think mine's too. Either black or dark blue or gray.
I remember as a kid, I had a lot of navy blue shirts. They were very dark blue, and you know, when you're a kid, you learn the colors, and so you know that's a conversation starter. You'll go up to someone and you'll be like, "Yeah, my shirt's blue." You know, be like, "My shirt's red," and they'll be like, "Wow, cool." But you know, the problem is I would go up to people and I'd be like, "My shirt's black," and they'd be like, "No, it's blue." They'd be like, "No."
That'll happen.
And sometimes I would like look at my shirt like in the sunlight, because this was back when sunlight existed, and I'd be like, shoot, it's just a really dark blue. But sometimes I would look at it and I'd be like, this is not blue, this shirt's not blue, you're messing with me. And looking back, they might have been, because that's what I would do if a 16-year-old came up to me and told me what color their shirt was.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had mentioned how old I actually was at any point. But this was like 3 weeks ago when I was doing this.
Yeah. Makes sense. I believe it. Doremi-chan. Okay.
Yeah. this one got done in under an hour. And there's even a drawing of Hazuki, which per tradition of these streams you have to leave.
Oh, hello. Good day to you too. Wait, I just realized it's already 10. It's almost time for my bedtime. And I've only drawn 2 of them. I usually draw 3. I'll see how much I can get done in 20 minutes. I mean, I guess I don't have anywhere to go tomorrow. I don't have anything to do, but
Oh, shit.
I'd like to keep my
muted, but
I'd like to keep my sleep schedule.
yeah. Forgot I was muted. Yeah, you gotta make sure you go to bed nice and early so you can show everyone at school your nice blue shirt.
Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking this one's complete.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I'd say there's a good cohesive shape to the whole piece.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm.
There's a bit of that. Whatever that means.
It's like a shape. It's like a triangle or a trapezoid almost. You know. That's the thing artists say. I'm one of those. And I more or less understand the concept of shapes. Even if I'm not very good at applying it.
It's like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Ain't no way I'm drawing both of them.
Both of them.
Because I made 2 of them.
Oh yeah, well you can split it up across streams.
Yeah. Oh, what the?
You know, it works out that way. It's like fate or something. The next character you draw is the one with the 2 drawings queued up.
Yeah, I feel like using my little ink brush. What is this guy's Twitter? Woogle boy. I knew it was something like that. Google boy. This bunny girl.
Yeah, these look pretty nice. I might see how tired I am after the stream. I need to like do some gestures, get some drawings with some nice energy.
Yeah, maybe this brush doesn't work as well for more detailed characters.
Yeah. I gotta like, I don't know. I gotta look at how those guys doing Shonen Jump do it because they draw 20 pages a week.
They're cracked, dude.
I mean, like, it's really hard for me to read comics and also like really study them at the same time because I'm usually too busy reading them. Even though I feel like I read comics like at 4 times slower than most people do.
Maybe.
Yeah, like I read One Piece this morning and I only actually read like 4 pages because I was like, I want to go back and look at the pages before this.
Yeah, I usually reread the One Piece chapters a few times. While I wait for the next one.
I mean, like if my goal is to catch up, I should not be reading these because I'm on, well, I'm on chapter 300, that's not bad. I'm like, it's a bunch of big guys for this whole little saga. What do they call these things? What do they call these in official One Piece?
One Piece,
you know, like
arcs.
Well, arcs are like the big ones, yeah.
Because
Like this is the Foxy Pirates arc. I think this would be like the ball game saga within the Foxy Pirates arc. This is a very, well, I guess it's not low stakes. I know it's pretty low stakes. They're just messing around. They could kill these guys easily. They're having fun.
yeah, people don't appreciate that arc.
I mean, I like it.
It's cool. It's like a nice break from what was going on before and what's coming up next. Like
Well,
some time to give
yeah,
the
it was-
characters relax.
Well, Skype here was what was going on before, and apparently everyone skips that.
They're freaks, dude. People who skip anything. Freak
I
behavior.
don't know. It's like, be sure to skip Skype here so you can immediately read this part afterwards, which isn't very good and doesn't matter and we don't like. I love this. This is the most fun I've had reading this comic. Maybe the whole run of the comic.
Yeah, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the part where he like actually fights a guy because I'm looking at these funny guys playing a ball game. I got super excited when Foxy said the line. You ate a devil fruit. What's your power? I ate the slow fruit. That makes me a slow human. And I clap and I scream like a chimpanzee.
He's so slow, dude.
I mean, this guy does look like a freak. He's a
Foxy.
Waluigi type. Waluigi type character. One Piece is, like, insanely detailed for how, I don't know, like, it's not Berserk, but, like, the Berserk doesn't come out weekly. Then again, when was the last time One Piece came out weekly?
Every week.
Does it? Okay, I guess it...
I mean, it went on break for a bit, but
Yeah.
most of the time it comes out every week.
I don't know, like, there's so much happening in these panels, and, like, all these characters are textured with little brushes.
Yeah, there's definitely less of that as it goes on, but they're still like packed with crap. He just wants to draw it all, but there's just no time.
Yeah, like, this is a whole crowd of unique-looking characters. And this is just a panel in the middle of the page. This isn't like a spread or anything. I guess part of it is that if you're, forced to turn out 20 pages a week, you'll probably get pretty good at doing lines.
Yeah.
Either that or you just fail altogether.
Wait, this is a different.
A different...
Oh my god, I hope that whole part of that doesn't get muted. Yeah, it auto-played into like another video that was just like not video game music. But I didn't even notice because it sounded the
same. I could have sworn it was a song from Ridge Racer. Hey, you can put on Magical Tetris Adventure now, though.
Oh, I just clicked on another one.
Oh, okay. You put is it one of those ones with the stupid cats in it?
No.
Video game music with a stupid little infantilized cat.
It's a nostalgic video game drum and bass to chill out to.
What? Yeah, we both totally listen to real music, by the way. Corporations just hate us, so we have to listen to video game music, not real music.
Yeah. It's the sad reality we live in.
Yeah. What's real music I've listened to lately that isn't Carpenter's?
I was listening to a lot of Korean rap.
No way.
Crap.
Yeah, I listened to that Penguin Cafe Orchestra. Ryuichi Sakamoto.
I feel like I can't get this guy's head right.
To be fair, I don't know what the character's supposed to look like, but I think they look nice. They are supposed to be like a rabbit guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I follow Woogle, but I don't actually see their drawings because the internet is evil.
True.
The forces that be that won't let Pi play New Jeans on stream are also conspiring against seeing Woogle art on my timeline.
I mean, I don't think he's drawn anything in a bit, or posted anything, at least.
That is the case. Those are nice. Hey, we gotta like do a style study sometime, like you were talking about.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, especially because I was just talking about like
No thanks.
Reading One Piece and not learning from it because I'm not drawing while I'm reading One Piece.
That'd be messed up, dude.
I wouldn't. Maybe like an anime I've already watched. I think I could definitely put that on and draw alongside it. That sounds fun, but I can't think of any anime that I'd do that with. All the anime I like are short.
Yeah.
I'd say thank you to next time, but I'm not drawing, so.
I already said thank you. That's what I said.
Yeah. I mean, anyone who has the same opinion as me must be pretty cool. Oh my god. It's a drawing of my favorite character from One Piece, from the arc I'm currently reading.
No way.
So also there's a compote. No clue how these names are supposed to be pronounced because I'm reading English manga. Half the names aren't even probably what everyone else calls them. Like Zolo. But
Ain't nobody say Zolo.
I was looking at him and there's that guy is green, and I was like, I did not think that he was green.
That's what it'd be like to see One Piece.
I mean, I completely missed the fact that they're a fishman. They might have said it, but also, just everyone looks like a freak, so you wouldn't really notice. Like, he doesn't look any weirder than the human standing right next to him. There was a... Because you're the One Piece expert, so you would be the person to ask. But, you know, the rule is that they have a team of 3 to do the race on, and one of their team members is just a fish, which is not something that's, like, been established in One Piece.
What do you mean?
Like, they have animals and stuff that they, like, hang out with. That guy doesn't... He's one of the animals that doesn't talk, but does appear to understand English. He's, like, Pokemon rules. Guys like that have shown up in One Piece. But at the same time, I was confused because I was like, is the shark part of the team? Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this little shark guy is.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he's a little shark. He looks like a Freddy fish.
I mean, I know the
Like,
shark, but
Yeah.
anyone can join, dude. They're part of the team, man. You can't discriminate.
I'm not I mean, the whole arc is about cheating, so, like, you know, it's fine for the shark to join. I was just like, they didn't tell me that there are sharks in One Piece that you can just, like, talk to.
Yeah. Hello, new person.
Hello.
Thoughts
Like,
on
there-
sharks joining the crew?
Yeah.
Do you think they should be allowed to race?
Should sharks be allowed in pirate races? Well, because, you know, there's fishmen. And there was a fishman, but I didn't notice because they just looked about as weird as any other One Piece character. And there's devil fruit users who can turn into animals. But this guy is swimming, so, like, you know. It did get me thinking that, like, does that ever, is that shown that someone gets what type of devil fruit is that? No, it's not Paramythia. Zoan. Are there any Zoan fruits that turn you into a fish?
Not from what we've seen.
I mean, it would have to really suck.
You turn into
So,
a fish
so-
person, but you can't swim.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you turn into a fish and lose the ability to swim.
I hope that's real. You know what? I'll draw the other one, but I won't color it. I'll color it off stream when I wake up. Because I really want to draw this guy. I didn't get enough little animal creatures to draw.
Dang.
I think. Oh, like,
I mean, I
these
can really
guys.
Well, I don't even know these guys. So there's no Twitter hat.
Yeah. I'll write it when I draw them.
I should come up with little animal guys because I like them. The problem is that you come up with little animal guys who are already good.
Maybe.
I've probably drawn more than I realize, and I just don't count them because I drew them once and never again.
Probably.
They don't look as cool as this guy.
Hmm. I'll leave her how I have.
Definitely. I don't draw guys who look weird enough. I'm gonna redesign all my characters to be One Piece looking freaks. Because I like them.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that'd be cool. Like this rabbit guy, this guy needs to draw this rabbit guy more.
True. I was looking and did not see any, but I'm also doing like 5 other things at the same time, so it's not like I look that much.
Calling out all OC drawers. Please draw your OCs.
Yeah, I drew my OC yesterday.
Me too. Or today.
Your OC or my OC?
Mine.
Oh, okay. If only there was some way I could get Pi to draw my OC. Perhaps on stream even.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that ain't happening, bud. Ain't no way.
I would never draw someone's OC on stream.
Yeah. I think I made that way too big.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, that's messed up. Inappropriate.
There's nothing inappropriate about the human body. Or a rabbit, in this instance.
Yeah, this guy's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I'll color these later.
What? Was that it then? Is that it for the stream?
I guess. I kinda wanna color my pie, so maybe I'll do that. I can do it quickly. Quickly, oh god.
Oh my God.
I gotta finish these.
Yeah, these.
You're my own original characters. Do not steal, please. Onegaishimasu.
I did see that guy on Twitter drawing a character with white hair, yellow eyes, and red glasses, and I was like, no way.
Which guy?
Let's see, I know you liked one of their drawings.
I gotta know so I can stop them.
Well, it's too. You already enabled them by liking their drawing, I think.
Whoops. I'm the only one who can make the most plain character in existence.
That's not the most the most plain character would have brown hair and not even red glasses.
No, yeah, maybe.
I mean, have you seen my characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just guys. I think.
Just a little guy.
I guess I do have to consider the giant purple shape, which is on screen at the moment.
Yeah, who is that guy?
That's literally me.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I feel like I haven't drawn that guy in like a week or two or something. And maybe no, I think I didn't draw them on draw pile. Usually I do. It's usually when I draw them.
It's the best time to draw your characters.
Maybe.
In a draw
I mean,
pile.
especially because I'm like, I have no idea what to draw and I haven't warmed up at all. I will draw the easiest character to draw. I mean, I couldn't say ever designed, but I think he's at least tied with a few of the other easiest to draw characters ever.
You think he could have his own, like, anime drawing song on children's television?
I mean, Doraemon is like almost 3 times more complicated than this guy, so I'm
Like,
sure you
first you draw a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I know the
then
type
you
I know
make,
the type you're thinking of. I just wasn't gonna sing it. You made fun of me saying Kandanya earlier. I'm not singing a children's anime how to draw song. I mean, you can just cut it off there. Like, you don't even have to draw his arms and stuff.
That's how tall he is next to Pi.
Maybe.
I choose
mean,
to believe this is canon.
I mean, I'm also like standing right next to you on stream right now. If you can see that.
Oh yeah. How do I... Like this. There you go.
But don't. Yeah, like that, like that. I thought you were gonna move his little thing on stream. And I'm like, don't do that. People can't see that.
Yeah, there's nothing under there. In case you were wondering.
People can't see what tofu looks like from the head down.
Can I bucket? Yeah. We're cooking. We're cooking, dude. Give us some gloves. And it's supposed to be like snow falling.
So does this tofu get to stay on the canvas? Because honestly, I kind of like him.
Absolutely not.
He's very polite.
This guy gets off my canvas. Look at him. Who invited him?
You.
He's just like, hey guys.
You invoked his presence. In fact, I didn't do anything. You said you weren't gonna draw my characters, and then you did.
This is messed up. You tricked me. You pranked me. You put the ideas in my head. You're brainwashing me.
It's just how charismatic I am.
Oh my god. You need to be stopped. Or in my head, I wanted the pockets to be a different color. Let's see how good this looks. Would you wear this jacket?
Maybe. I don't think I have any puffy jackets.
Be purple colored instead.
You gotta draw tofu wearing a puffy jacket. I did draw tofu wearing a jacket, and someone said, "Oh, that's funny. You dressed him up like Sans." But the depressing thing was that wasn't what I meant to draw. I just drew him what I was actually wearing at the moment, which is very upsetting.
You're just like Sans Undertale.
I legitimately was dressed like Sans Undertale.
He's got a little beanie.
No, tofu was... I don't know about this. No, because he'd look like Jesse Pinkman.
He's not wearing any pants, still.
I don't think he would, no. Has Tofu ever been drawn wearing pants? Yes, he was in that drawing where he looked like Sans.
Cool.
He, looks like the album cover for Disturbed.
Maybe a little. Okay, these boots need to be darker.
Yeah, you could color the back of Pie's head as well, because that's got to be the easiest part to color.
Watch this. Watch this. Whoop.
I'll see it in like a minute because it's delayed, but you know. Oh my goodness.
Back of her head.
You can draw the back of Pie's head in a snowstorm.
This is what it would look like if you saw the back of her head in a snowstorm.
Yeah, I did. I sent you that video of a polar bear earlier, and I really liked it. And then I realized there was like 5 other creatures in the same video. And you would not believe how hyped I was in that moment.
No, what I experienced was messed up, dude.
What do you mean? You didn't like the polar bear eating a watermelon?
I did, but it was too much. It was too much of this.
I like the rhinoceroses. They were very polite with eating their pumpkins.
They were smushing them.
Yeah, but like really gently. How else are you gonna eat a pumpkin?
By not smushing it.
You ever seen a hippo eating a watermelon?
I wouldn't want to.
Oh.
I think it'd probably be really messed up.
I mean, it looks fun for the hippo.
Yes, when she's got bells.
Your music is still on the video game playlist, right?
Low Poly Breaks Disc 4 Nostalgic Music. Yes.
Ooh.
Let's see, what is this from? 30 minutes. Custom Robo Bow Revolution,
Hey, I know what it was.
I think. It's either that or Industrial Spy Operation Espionage. No, this is Custom Robo. I really like them being like these ribbons. So cute.
The little SpongeBob flower ribbons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my own interpretation of Tofu wearing a puffy sweater, and it looks like that tire mascot.
The Michelin star chef.
Yeah, he has a name. It's like Bibendum or something.
Rock'em Sock'em.
That's not his name. It's not Rock'em Sock'em. The thing about Tofu as a character is that he can wear shoes. It's happened once or twice.
He wore the orangutan Heelys.
He did do that. I wasn't even thinking about that.
There we go. I guess I could color these too. Just cause I'm that crazy and wild.
Yeah, might as well.
I think I'm out of control, man, with these colors. Take the crayons away, man.
That's what happens when it's not a school night. You can color as many pictures as you want and eat all the cookies.
Yeah. Today was a weird day. I feel like it felt like 2 days in one.
Maybe? Yeah. We didn't even watch Haruhi, so according to your math, we have to watch 8 episodes of Haruhi tomorrow.
Yeah, we will have to. That's just how it's gotta be. What color should the ribbon be?
It looks like it's like red and green plaid.
I guess it does. And that's how you do it.
What, plaid?
Draw. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, like in general. But the moral.
It's all about tricking the eye. I've done nothing. It was just scribbles. It's all scribbles, man.
I think. I'll take your word for it.
Yo! Messed up there. There we go. I have completed the pie arts.
Yeah. It's 2.5 OCs and a whole bunch of pies for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I get rid of these?
And
I don't like it.
0 on-screen chicken deaths.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. That's a good number for us.
Yeah. I'd say so. Now let's get this freak off of here.
What? No.
Get him off. He's still there. But he's covered in snow, so you can't see him. Yeah.
Wait, no, I don't. This is not what I wanted.
It's just what had to happen. Sorry. That's just how it be. Sometimes.
More beauties.
There you go.
He can be completely frozen. Seems like a thing that would happen to that guy. Be encased in ice for 10,000 years.
What the? Oh. Whoops. That means I must have drawn on him.
Oh, what? Were you not actually trying to erase him? Oh, there. Wait, I saw him for like half a second.
No, it's because I was drawing the snow on the layer where he was, but I forgot I drew over it. There you go. I'm done.
Wait, Tofu's still missing though.
What do you mean? He's under the snow.
You can't see him though. There's a small mistake.
That's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to be seen.
Oh,
No. It's the back of her head where she's bald.
many people are bald on the back of their head.
Now I can share this as a Pingu and post it on x.com.
Yeah, it's the season. And Tumblr.
Oh yeah, and
I don't think
Tumblr.
we're supposed to advertise. There's a writer's strike or something.
Is that what's going on? Wait, where's the finish?
There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix these up a bit. Color.
Well,
I think they come out pretty nice.
yeah,
I'd say so.
I think my favorite is Hazuki though.
Hazukichi. I feel like this one I don't even have to redraw anything. It's pretty finished.
Baby.
Yeah. I guess that's it. That's it for today. No look at my drawings.
You gotta see all the dog stuff.
What's in there? Dog.
Dogs. Dog.
What is
but they're dressed
Angie?
as a mermaid.
Here's Linda. Playing guitar. I'll totally finish it someday.
Yeah, I know that. And the other animation where all of them are singing that song that you really like.
Yeah. That's it. I'll end it here. It's over. It's over, bros.
Oh boy.
Bye-bye.